Hello and welcome. My name's Ed Leigh and this is Ski Yodel's guide to Val d'Isère. Now, Ski Yodel, if you've never come across it before, offer self-catering accommodation across the Alps. But on top of that, they've got a network of locals that they use to give you all the inside information you need to make the most of your time away. And that's why I'm here. I've picked out a few of the resorts that I've spent a lot of time in over the last 30 odd years, spending winters in the mountains. And the idea is that I impart all of the experience I've learned so that you can get straight to the good stuff when you arrive in a resort. This time it's the turn of Val d'Isère. I did 6 seasons there between 94 and 99. And then every time we go back, I learn a little bit more. I've still got a lot of friends there and I try and get back as often as possible. It still holds a really warm place in my heart. It's one of the Alps' real gems. And yes, it is well known, but the way I describe it is it's almost like a bipolar or more like tri or quad polar resort because it's so many different things to so many different people. You've got that party crowd, the stag do and kind of rah, let's go and get leathered crowd. And the Folie Douce does cater for them and a few of the clubs in town. But on the flip side of that, you've got an incredible free riding area. And while a good chunk of the tourists will be off partying, then you've got people who can dedicate themselves to a relatively empty mountain at the other end of the spectrum. There's a really good park up in that Bellewaerde plateau between Val d'Isère and Tignes. You've also got the Tranquille zone at the back of the Bellewaerde out towards the Charvet. And that's, I reckon, 10, maybe 12 kilometres of green and blue pistes where you can go with young kids and really give them some confidence and independence because you can let them run. The ski area itself is absolutely massive. It shares the Espace Killy with Tignes and you genuinely would. I've said this in the Tignes guide as well. It's difficult to ski from one side of the resort to the other in a day. So for a week, you're not going to be lapping too many of the same pistes. In terms of where to go, I would say Le Fournet is fantastic. The trees there. Val d'Isère's got one of the highest tree lines in Europe, so storm skiing is fantastic. And then the glacier up behind Le Fournet, that's fantastic. And there's some great runs off the back of the Signal Pommer as well. If you want any hookups on good snow or good places to go in the evening, drop into Planks. Jim and the crew there, they call themselves the smallest shop with the biggest heart. A great place to start. If you're looking for coffees or juices in the morning, the Arctic Juice Cafe do brilliant coffee, great juices. They've got some amazing food in there and they've got some incredible cakes that you can take away for up the mountain. If you're looking for a quick bite to eat lunchtime, then Crazy Barm's really good. Le Chevalot as well is really nice down in town. If you're looking for something up on the hill, then the Folie Douce. I know it's got party written all over it, but they actually do a really good speedy buffet, so you can keep on keeping on when you're up the hill. If you're looking for something a little more relaxed in terms of dinner, the Peu de Vache is on the midway down the Fas, the old downhill slope, and it overlooks town. It's got sunny terrace. That is glorious. L'Étincelle is also worth checking out. Now the nightlife, it's what Val d'Isère is famous for. Cocoricos, always good. You know what you're going to get there. Folie Douce, if you want to go down that kind of pitchers of beer, tops off dancing on the table. It's not my scene, but it is some people's. And then if you're looking for something a little different, Les Coins d'Amis, definitely worth checking out. That's my guide to Val d'Isère. If you want more local tips, head over to skiyodel.com. They've got that, as I said, that huge network of self-catering accommodation and lots of tips so you can holiday like a local.